Bless Squad, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy, Blessed Applesauce, here to bless y'all with another video here on Blessed to Invest. And today I want to talk about e-commerce. E-commerce is a really big business. You can see everybody selling products online. We got Amazon, one of the biggest e-commerce companies in the world. And a lot of people are thinking, hey, we're in a recession now. During this recession, how can we figure out new ways to make money, stuff like that? So I've been doing e-commerce for almost 2 years. It's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I want to explain to y'all today what the benefits are of e-commerce, what are the negative sides of e-commerce that nobody really talks about. And if you're thinking about getting into the business, what to look for, how to be successful in this. Side note, I'm not one of those like super big e-commerce guys that are doing six figures and all this other crazy stuff. E-commerce is mainly a side business for me. I have other things I'm doing. E-commerce, personally for me, my style, I don't want to scale it too crazy. But I know how it works. I know how to make money on it. And I've been doing it for 2 years now. So I can pretty much give you exactly how it goes. So before we get into the video, make sure you spam the like button, also sub down below for more content like this. And let's get into exactly e-commerce. So e-commerce, I started out with the PlayStation 5. That's what introduced me into the e-commerce world. Back in 2020, when PlayStation were flying off the shelf, people were making hundreds of dollars every day flipping PlayStations. I got into the craze. I was super excited. If you checked out my previous channel on Blessed Applesauce, you can see the money I was making, how many PlayStations I had on hand, stuff like that. And that really interested me in how you can sell goods online and people will pay them. And I was like, wow, I made like $1,000 in a day. And I was like, whoa, I got to make this into some type of business. This is really exciting. And it felt like a great opportunity. So with me being so interested in it during the PlayStation craze, as PlayStation started to die down, I ended up going into another avenue of selling a more consistent product that isn't just going to be hot for one season and then be dead then forever, So I transitioned into more of a toy realm. I'm beginning to sell toys that are a little bit more consistent. I've been getting them for a discount and then just reselling them online. And the positive thing that I like about e-commerce is the consistency of money. Once you find a product, and I don't want to like give my product out completely, the products I sell, but once you find a couple of good products, and you only need maybe like one or two, you find a couple of good products and you're able to basically make money pretty much whenever you want, really. A lot of times when you have, let's say you're selling pens or you're selling uh, whatever you're selling, you find your product and then you're able to put it online and then it consistently sells. It makes it super simple. And that's what I like. It's the consistency of money, being able to know, okay, I can generate a little extra income when I need it. On top of that, tip wise, I would highly recommend inventory. You need to figure out your inventory, how you're going to ship these items, how you're going to get tape, how you're going to get your boxes. And what I do mainly for that is I either go to Walmart or another store that has boxes on hand that they're just trying to get rid of. If you go check out a lot of your retailers, when they bring shipping boxes in, 9 times out of 10 they just recycle them. If you are able to get cool with some of the employees that work there, or just talk to some people, you can usually get boxes for free. Don't go on Amazon and purchase boxes. Don't go to wherever, Staples, and purchase boxes. You can get free boxes anytime you want. You just need to get connected in your community and figure out where to get free boxes. This is going to save a lot on your shipping costs because those boxes can run you a couple bucks. And this can be used to save money, to put in your pocket, to continue to build your business, grow your business. So do not spend money on the boxes. Number two, the tape. Purchasing tape, don't go cheap on the tape. The tape is going to be very critical. It's been a handful of times that I've been selling items and the tape just comes loose. And then the buyer will come back to me and say, oh, hey, my package ripped. The tape didn't hold or whatever. So do not go cheap on the tape, because at the end of the day, if the box breaks and you went cheap on the tape, you have to refund the buyer whatever they lost. So I know in one scenario, I had this one car that I sold, and it was in different pieces and stuff, and half the wheels, some of the wheels were gone, some of the like hood and some stuff was gone, and I ended up having to refund the buyer all this stuff that was missing just because the box opened up and tape ripped. So make sure you do not go cheap on the tape. Get your boxes for free, and then don't go cheap on the tape as well on the packaging too. I don't go too crazy with the packaging. You can just do some regular paper or whatever. Um, Really, that depends on what you're shipping. I really don't need too many packages because most of my stuff comes in boxes anyway. So I don't really deal with the packaging too much, but definitely go on the cheap route. You can definitely go to Staples, also Walmart. Make sure you're getting the stuff in bulk and on sale when you're doing this. And also find a place for you to put a lot of these items. So the one con that I particularly don't like about e-commerce, and the reason why I won't scale it to a certain amount. So there's two options when you start growing your e-commerce business. One, you can get a individual, maybe like a shed or some type of separate room for your e-commerce stuff, where you have all your goods and you put it there, and then it's just good. Or you can kind of sell some of this stuff. And let's say you go on Amazon. Amazon has a program where you can ship all your goods that you're selling to an Amazon facility, and they'll hold it in place for you for inventory, so you don't have to finish up with holding it at your house, basically. That is one good thing, but it does cost a fee. So if you are getting into e-commerce, understand that there's got to be some type of storage. You got to figure out either you're going to store it at your house, you're going to store it in a private unit where you're going to have to pay for it, or you can take it to Amazon and they'll handle the shipping stuff, but it's going to be at a fee. So understand that that is the downside of the e-commerce business. Just making sure you have enough space for your stuff, especially when you start to scale. And that's why I don't want to scale too big, because I've seen the small space I've used in this little room go from this, and then it goes to different closets in my house, and then it gets even bigger and bigger and bigger. And you realize, wow, if I do $50,000 a year on this journey, I might be filling up a couple of houses worth of stuff. So when you're picking a product, that does also come in mind. We're making sure if you want to go big or small, if you have 50,000 units of an item, maybe you don't want to have a large item. Maybe you just want to have maybe like I said, maybe like baseball cards or something. You sell some baseball cards, and you figure it out that way. That's the importance of picking what item you're going to sell on your e-commerce business. Figure that out. Figure out your item so you can find a place to store it if you're going to store it, or send it somewhere to some shipping location where they can handle that stuff on your own. The positive thing about the shipping location, I would not do that immediately, because I recommend people just starting their business slow, doing it on their own, understanding how the business works, how to ship your packages, how everything works within the business. And on top of that, the cost of it, I do recommend you make $10,000-$20,000 a year before you transition, maybe even more than that before you transition to having somebody else manage that side of your business, because the cost isn't going to be worth it. The cost benefit is not going to be worth it. So be wary of that. Just make sure you do it on your own first. And then if you really want to scale this thing to 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, then you can transition to somebody else doing it on their own. Also, I do most of my selling on eBay. eBay is how I handle most of my selling procedures, but there's the two things you can use eBay. The two big ones are eBay and Amazon. There's also places you can set up your own personal website as well. That gets more into the marketing side of things. I don't really do that. I keep my stuff super simple, where it's going to be on eBay, Amazon. eBay, Amazon are probably the biggest and best names in the world. If you go into doing a website on your own, that's where you're going to have to put out money for Facebook ads. You're going to put money out for Google ads so you can get people onto your site. I don't really mess with that. I wouldn't recommend y'all mess with that either for right now, unless you really want to scale this thing. But it does work. Stick with eBay, stick with Amazon. The fees on eBay are only going to be 10 to 13% of your sale, which isn't bad. If you go on Amazon, it's going to be around 30%, which is a little higher, but they handle all the marketing for you, one, and two, they also have a higher price. So on average, if you're selling items, the items I personally sell, if you're going to sell them on eBay, let's say the item is $100, but if you sell on Amazon, it may be $130. So that spread of the $30 kind of covers your 30% that you're paying Amazon. And on top of that, Amazon has a bigger market, so you're not really worried about paying more for their fees. So figure out what type of platform you want to get on. I do recommend e-commerce for everybody out there, whether it's big or small, just because the opportunity to make money basically whenever you want, figuring out the item, learning how to get a deal on the item. That's going to be the biggest thing. Learning how to get a deal and a discount on the item, particular items that you like, and then being able to sell it online for a profit. If you have any experience with e-commerce, let me know down in the comment section down below. I just want to give y'all a couple of tips and ideas of my experience over the past couple of years, what I've been dealing with, how often I've been going to the post office, how much I've been packaging, and tips and tricks that you can learn if you are thinking about getting into the e-commerce business. I do recommend it. If you're on the fence about it, go ahead, stick your toe in the water, start small, try a couple of items, try a couple testing items and see how it goes. See if you like it. See if you enjoy going to the post office. See if you like packaging boxes. See if you like finding deals on things. Give it a try. And let me know down in the comment section down below. But that's going to wrap it up. It's me, your boy, Blessed Applesauce. Stay blessed. And we'll see y'all next time on Blessed and Best.
Just to see tomorrow is a blessing. Stay prayed up is the message. Everything about a nigga blessed. Everything